All right, what's going on, everybody? The Iceman here on this Sunday morning. It's TNA Sunday. It's Slammiversary Sunday, and I really wasn't gonna do a Slammiversary predictions video, but with all the information and ongoings going on in TNA, and there's been a lot of talk about TNA. A lot of the fans are exposing themselves now, as far as talking about TNA. They're worried about what the future brings to TNA. And so we see a lot of more fans come forward. So I think I am going to do a predictions video, and I'm going to start off with this first match. Matt Morgan coming back to TNA, the Blueprint, no less, going up against Bram. Why is Matt Morgan coming back? I don't know. I don't know if it's just for this one match at Slammiversary, but it remains to be seen. But he is, um, like I said, Bram's been calling out a lot of former TNA people in the last few weeks. And of course, Matt Morgan, former TNA star. And so I guess it makes sort of sense. And what better competition for Bram than to have Matt Morgan? I think they're very, very equal here. I think it's going to be a pretty good match. Now, Bram has pretty much destroyed most of the past TNA stars, but I think on this given day, on this Slammiversary, I think you're going to see Matt Morgan go over and defeat Bram. It's going to be a pretty good match as well. Also, we got a former tag team feud, former tag team members feud, I should say. Robbie E going up against Jesse Goddard's. Jesse Goddard's is he's really pumped it up lately. I think this is going to be an excellent match. It's going to be a very good match. Um, both guys have a lot of skill, but I'm really, really liking what I see out of Jesse Goddard's as of late, and I really see him going over in this match on Robbie E. Um, he's just showing a lot of potential. Jesse Goddard's is. So look for Jesse Goddard's to come out on top. I'm a little hoarse this morning, guys. All right, Ethan Carter III and Tyrus going up against Bobby Lashley and Mr. Anderson. I think this match was really put together just to get Carter on the card because they're saving the title match for the following Wednesday, July 1st, whereas it's the bell to bell TNA Impact Wrestling where Carter faces the champion Kurt Angle. I don't really think this match really means a lot. And to be quite honest with you, if Ethan Carter's team wins or loses, it won't really matter. But I really don't see Ethan Carter taking a pin in this. If that team does lose, it would be Tyrus. So I'm going to go with Bobby Lashley and Mr. Anderson to defeat the team of Ethan Carter III and Tyrus, with Tyrus probably taking the pin. Now, we have Austin Aries going up against Davey Richards. This match is a stipulation match, whereas the winner gets to decide the stipulation for their tag team title match, which is coming up. I believe that's on Wednesday as well. Now, I'm not really sure how all this is going to work out because there are rumors that Aries' contract ends today. Now, this is the only thing that I have up in the air. I don't even know if he's going to even be around, or if he's a no-show, then that means the Wolves would win by forfeit. So we'll just have to wait and see here. So in any event, with all this information going on, Davey Richards will win this match. Now we have an unsanctioned match with James Storm going up against Magnus. Now, as we've all read, both guys are leaving after TNA's Slammiversary tonight. Will Magnus finally end the feud with James Storm, or could it actually continue somewhere down the road, possibly somewhere else, like Global Force Wrestling? One has to wonder about that as well. I think this match is going to end up either in a disqualification. Well, actually, it's unsanctioned, so probably no DQ. But I think it's going to be one of those matches where I really don't know, to be quite honest with you. I just think it's going to continue down the road, so we'll just have to wait and see. Then we have Awesome Kong and Brooke Tessmacher going up against Jade, Marty, and Taryn Terrell. This is a handicap match. I don't believe the title's on the line here. I'm not sure. It could be, but I'll be honest with you. I really don't know. I haven't seen anything stating that it was. Uh, but this could lead up to Wednesday's Bell to Bell, which I do believe Taryn is putting the title on the line. So this match is just to get the women on here and get us all geared up for Wednesday's Bell to Bell. I think Awesome Kong and Brooke will end up coming out on top of this match, because then going into Bell to Bell, I look for Taryn Terrell probably to retain the Knockouts title. There you have it there. Then we have the King of the Mountain match. Jeff Jarrett, the former co-owner of TNA Wrestling, going up against Matt Hardy, against Bobby Roode, against Eric Young, and Drew Galloway. To me, I find this to be a no-brainer. I think this is a match that Jeff Jarrett created. This is his last time wrestling in TNA, and I honestly think that Jeff Jarrett will come out and become the King of the Mountain once again. So there you have my thoughts and predictions on Slammiversary. I have a couple other things I want to mention here. With a lot of stars leaving TNA after Slammiversary, there is a lot of tapings that are going on, and I will say this. I know that Jeff Jarrett is going to be on some tapings in August that will air, and I think we'll learn a lot more then. But in my eyes, I honestly believe that TNA may go away, but I think their roster and the people who've been there may end up joining forces with Global Force Wrestling. I think possibly Global Force may buy out TNA, and so this is just a speculation. But in any event, I just think that the TNA name has lost its value and credibility, and it's unfortunate. But Jeff Jarrett can maybe, with the stars that TNA has now, if they all go over to Global Force Wrestling, I think we'll see a lot of different things happening there, and I think a lot of these guys will get much bigger in Global Force Wrestling, because there'll be people behind Jeff Jarrett in Global Force Wrestling, whereas TNA just lost a lot of their following. They didn't lose me. I've been there since the beginning, and I know there's a lot of other guys here in the YWC that have followed them as well. So we'll just have to wait and see. So anyway, enjoy Slammiversary tonight, and keep in mind, this could very well be the very last Slammiversary ever. Peace out, everybody. Hope everybody enjoys the show, and we'll see you all next time. This is the one and only Iceman on the Iceman Wrestling Network.